All right, so it's getting dark on me here, guys. I gotta tell you, I just finished a round that was really enjoyable, really stress-free, and taught me a lot. I just finished this round. I shot 76. Let me just start by saying that. I shot 76. Now, it's not my personal best score, and a lot of people would say there's a little asterisk beside of it, and I'll tell you why. Jim, from week to week, sort of gives me what I call a prescription for that week to kind of cure what ails me, or helps me out with what it is that I'm working on currently to move me forward, give me progress. And the last thing he told me about 2 weeks ago, because I haven't played in 2 weeks until yesterday, but he said, Chad, I want you to go out and I want you to have a great round when you go out to play this weekend, and I want you to do something special. And I said, what's that? He said, I want you to play from the most forward tees, the red tees. And I kind of chuckled and I said, okay, why am I going to do that? And he said, because a lot of golfers need to start with the easiest version of their course and then work their way up. He's got a video in which he talks about this and some of the benefits of this in the JVGA school, the online courses that he has, videos. Again, another reason to sign up for the JVGA, like I've been saying, if you want to try and follow this program. He's got a video that talks about this a little bit, and without going into too many details, basically he says that he plays from all kinds of different tees all the time, including the forwardmost tees. So you got to put the ego aside, check it at the door, and just realize that it's just an easier or shorter version of the same golf course. Take away the gender, take away all that stuff, and just let it be. Here's a grown, able human being playing from the red tees, and you don't want to be laughed at, you don't want to be poked at, you don't want people looking at you and snickering and all that. Get over that stuff. You're never going to see those people again anyway, so who cares? Work on your game. Work on improving your mental game. And then just think about this. If you play enough rounds from the forward tees and then the senior tees, and then you get back to the white tees, and you're shooting closer to par, you've accomplished something that 90% of the golfing community, maybe more, has never done. They can't do that. So now who's laughing? Tried this and I went out and I shot 76, and I tell you, I could have been lower than that, but it was a brand new course that I've never played before, so I didn't have a lot of course knowledge. I lost 2 balls simply because they went into a hazard that I didn't know was there. So it could have been a better score. I could have come close to shooting par. But the other thing too is that you say, okay, well, from the white tees it's a 400-yard par 4, but From the women's tees, maybe it's a 280 or 300 yard par 4. Well, some of us could get really close to driving that, and then it's just a simple pitch and putt up. Well, I only hit 6 drivers. I tried to play a more conservative approach. I was hitting a lot of 5 irons, 6 irons, even 7 irons off of tees, just to make sure that I put it in the fairway. So I wasn't just bombing it down there, 250, 260, whatever, trying to put it as close to the green as I could in pitching. The whole point of the exercise is to try and hit a fairway, hit a green, and 2-putt. So that's what I tried to do. And I was really proud of what I did. And you know what? It was a lot of fun. And I was able to stay still a lot more. And my swing, I realized that I could just stop thinking about it and then it would happen. And all this hard work and all this effort and all this training and all this practice that I've been putting in, it's starting to bear fruit. So my goal, my personal goal, he didn't tell me this, but my personal goal is that once I can shoot par from the red tees, I'll move back to the gold tees, what's normally called the senior tees. I'll move back to the gold tees. And once I can shoot par from there, then I'll move back to the white tees. One of my theories, and one thing that I know about us average golfers, is this. There's a glass ceiling for a lot of us. Pros like Jim, or the good players on tour, they don't necessarily have that glass ceiling. See, there's almost something that I believe is subconscious in our brains, that if we normally shoot, let's say 85, and we're going out and we're on hole 13, 14, and we tallied up real quick and we say, oh my God, if I par out, I can shoot 80. And whether we know it or not, I think there's a part of our subconscious brain that will figure out a way to create an 85 out of that, meaning it'll almost sabotage your shots, or it'll almost create a double bogey where there was none. It'll force you into that because your brain is almost trying to get you back to where it feels you ought to be, or to where it's trained for you to be. So this is kind of an exercise in that if I can train myself to be at par or under par from the easy tees, well, then I can start moving back and my brain won't have that imaginary boundary in the way. I hope I can lighten this video up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you next time.